get diamonds, they never could fool us. Backstage at the show, these gon' choose up. ATL to the shot, these flew up. Michael Tyson over.
Coming up next, the Clippers tip. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA, a Latin theme. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And the Clippers starting five. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. Edwards can't hit. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The shot by Powell, no good. Levine with it, now guarded by Plumlee. And finished off by Edwards.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And here is Powell, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. The 19-foot shot. Leonard with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
White the pass to Robinson. Oh, that was something else.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Plumlee sets the pick for George. Fires away from way outside. Robinson pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do. Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
White finds Williams. Williams sends a screen for White. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Edwards after Paul George gets...
Oh, man.
Caution, flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's Leonard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. From past the arc, Edwards can't hit. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Robinson pulls it in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Here's White. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. White dishes to Robinson. White wide open. He fires. Can't finish the one-handed jam. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
White, good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Harden kicks to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Clippers.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, Levine. Robinson sets a screen for Levine. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handler like Levine.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Reed, he's checked in for Robinson. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Curry's checked in for Norman Powell. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Micic, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. Micic, the pass to Zubac. Leonard with no one around. And the three ball is good. Leonard's got 14 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Ball with it. Westbrook picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Second is Zach LaVine.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Ball, the pass to Reed, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, this is really when Lonzo is at his best. He runs that pick and roll, and he just threads the needle.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Bean with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Reed finds LaVine. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
George against Green. Outside Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Micic can't hit. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
20. The Clippers, 20.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Naz Reid out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Ball off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
And it's Zubac atop the key. George sets a screen for Zubac. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ball, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Now, here is George. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac, a screen on Craig. And here's George for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And the Clippers have possession following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Los Angeles with another miss. For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Craig can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage.
To end the drought. That one's good. Maybe that'll get them going after a 2-for-6 start. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple of years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Reed. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. Levine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's White in for Ball. The shot by Powell, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside Williams. Outside Robinson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Robinson sets a screen for Edwards. Robinson. And Robinson is right there.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine inside the 3-point line. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's the pass to Leonard. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. He misses in close. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Powell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And Brent, an interesting aspect of Mason Plumlee's game is his passing.
Yeah, good coaches, Greg, have found a way to put Mason Plumlee in positions to succeed as a passer. You don't see that much with big men in the NBA, but he's capable.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Now here's Powell. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Harden inside the 3-point line. Los Angeles with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here is Harden, still without a basket. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here is Powell after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Powell kicks to Harden. And they get it. Leonard, no luck.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now here's Westbrook. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Plumlee with a screen on Levine. From 18 feet away, and it's Leonard missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Let's go. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tries from 16. No good there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Terrible shot selection, chucking up wild threes. I don't even know how they're still in this game.
And sometimes it's the right shot, but the wrong shooter. If you understand what I'm saying, you got to know your personnel and put them in positions to succeed.
And now let's take a moment to look at the upcoming games on the schedule.
Yeah, they got to like the look of their next few games. Some soft targets in there. That's no reason to take it easy on them. Got to drop that hammer. Boom!
Big fella not cutting them any slack. That's how we do it here at 2K. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. Here's George, and the layup's good off the glass. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
White with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Robinson misses.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
And Leonard gets it to go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
That one good for 2.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Powell, no one around him. Outside for George. Leonard against Williams. Harden outside. From deep 3-point territory. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in blocks. Mitchell Robinson 4th.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability. Chicago
leading by 4. Here's White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers trail by 5. Here's George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Paul George.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Edwards, that's good.
It's so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And the Clippers call time here.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. How his last 10 games have gone. And he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
White, good.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shots.
In the corner, George with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's White. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Robinson. Plumlee with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Harden surveying the D. Leonard finds Harden. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And here's George for 3. They grab their own miss. Plumlee.
Well, if you're going to commit a shooting foul against Plumlee, do it when he has a high percentage look inside.
Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Bulls making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Russell Westbrook in for Pop. Here's Edwards. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Harden. On the wing, George. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Outside Westbrook. Shot from 12. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards dishes to White. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Alex Caruso is checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Edwards. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Stolen by Harden. To the left side wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Playing with stars throughout his entire career, Russell Westbrook won himself. He's learned how to operate without the ball.
Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Number 1, the Bulls. 5th, the Clippers.
I mean, moving the ball is such an important part of the game, and both of these teams are doing an excellent job in terms of their assist numbers.
Deep 2 from Ball. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Ball's got his second bucket.
Yeah, more offensive sets like this where Lonzo Ball has a chance to make decisions. That'll help.
Pass to George. The open shot by Leonard. Reed with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just get the ball and get out of his way.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Leonard, that's for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Leonard's got 20.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Ball with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. The 3-ball. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Back to White, over Harden. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Bulls. They lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep...
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago leading by 7. You've got Alex Caruso. Naz Reid out there with Green. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Reeves got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Now, here's Ball. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Caruso with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And that one hits back iron. Tries a 3. Traps in the tray.
Well, this is going to help the entire offense. Russell knocking down shots from range.
Ball with a wide open look. Again, Ball missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Westbrook, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Reed gets the bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Clippers trail by 8. And the Clippers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
White, he's checked in for Javonte Green. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back, let him try to find his range.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now White, after Westbrook's missed 3.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Reed. Sinks the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
outside Westbrook. Harden the pass to George. Zubac a screen on Edwards. The shot by George, wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. From outside the arc, Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Coffey for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards finds Reed. Outside Edwards. And good! He nails it. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Chicago making some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Reed. Williams comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Clippers also making some changes. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Powell in for Russell Westbrook. They get the rebound. Powell for 3. That one's not going to go. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
A nice shot by George.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Right the pass to LaVine. Williams a screen on George to the middle. Outside for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. Puts it up from 15. Here's Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. For 3, LaVine. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And Williams with the stuff.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Harden dishes to Leonard. Looking to end the run. A shot that time, not on target. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 20.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
For 3, LaVine. The shot misses. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.